It's the Daily Dog.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. Okay, y'all, I think I have a good one as we start off a new week of episodes here on the channel. It is a Metal Monday, and I don't know how much metal will be in the actual sound that we hear, but there's going to be quite a lot of metal in the instrument that we see. We are starting off this week with Teeth of the Hydra by Steve Vai. So April has been International Guitar Month, and so I wanted to end this month with some great guitar music, lifting up some great guitarists, and I was alerted to this particular selection a couple weeks ago, and I said, okay, the last week of April, that's when we're going to do it. So Steve Vai, Teeth of the Hydra. I have been impressed by Steve Vai and his music. I'm a newcomer to his music in the past year. I especially liked Knapsack, which was a song that I reacted to in this past year, where he's playing the guitar with one hand while his other arm is in a sling. So he wanted to one-up himself, apparently. This track, Teeth of the Hydra, was released by Steve Vai on his YouTube channel on April 1st, so just this month. And it's already received multiple millions of views. So the track is from his current album, which is called Inviolate, and he is performing on his new instrument, which he calls the Hydra. And Inviolate, this album is his 13th solo album, and from what I've read, he is continuing to push the boundaries of instrumental guitar music. And with this instrument especially, I think he's doing just that. I read that this instrument, the Hydra, is an instrument that they have been working on for 5 years. And as I started to look into this, it was suggested to me by some of our patrons that I look at the behind-the-scenes video of the instrument first. So that's what I want to take a look at first. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Let's take a look. Here we go. So this is information, I think, about the instrument itself. The Hydra. Half fretless fretboard. It looks like a flux capacitor, y'all. This is a time travel machine, I'm sure of it. Look at that. I mean, it's got the flux in it. Look at. And I think we're hearing part of the song in the background. But there, hang on a second. I need to go back. There. Okay, so what are we looking at? There are 1, 2, 3 necks. That looks like, I don't know how many strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 or 7. Another 6 or 7. 4-string bass. Some of it's fretless. And we got strings over here. What the hell is going on? 12-string neck. Half fretless. Wow. All these pickups. See, look at that. The flux capacitor. So half fretless on the bass. That's cool, y'all. I wouldn't know what to do with this. I wouldn't know what to do with one guitar, let alone 3.5. MIDI switches. Harp strings. Y'all. We got volume. The Seducer. It's going to help you in the bedroom, y'all. It helps you slay dragons, and it helps you regulate your climax. This thing can do it all. Wow. Okay. I gotta see this. How does one person with 2 arms make use of all of that? That's what I want to see. Ibanez. Ibanez is the guitar company, I think, that has made this. So in my notes, I have put down here, this is an instrument that has 1 body, 3 necks, a 7-string guitar, a 12-string guitar, a 4-string bass. It's half fretless, 13 harp strings, and a whole bunch of other bells and whistles. There is a quote that I found from a representative from Ibanez Guitars, and it says, the Hydra started off as a concept that Steve Vai approached Ibanez with several years ago. While it was understood then that the task to turn Steve's vision into reality would be a tremendous undertaking, we were undeterred by the challenge, Fueled by Steve's inspiration, our team of designers, engineers, and luthiers, I don't know what that is, worked tirelessly together in order to create a truly one-of-a-kind instrument, remaining as true to the initial vision as possible. So, my friends, let us dive in. This is going to be Teeth of the Hydra, official music video by Steve Vai. I am pumped. Let's dive in. Here we go. First, you gotta have thunder. See, it's like the beginning of Back to the Future. He's walking in to play the big guitar, right? And travel back in time and save humanity. That's if he hits the wrong button, I think. Cool visuals. It is the flux capacitor. Okay. Yeah, you need your eyes to see, Steve. Wonder how heavy that thing is to play. So the bass on the bottom, that's A. A minor. He's toggling back and forth between E and A minor. Major 4. So that's an A on the bottom. And it goes to the 4 chord, the D chord, but it's D major instead of D minor, which makes that A Dorian. Wow. No hands. Got a real Latin flavor to it, doesn't it? Oh! Don't know what all of those knobs do, but it sounds cool, y'all. So that's a C major 7 chord. It sounds like flat 6 to the E minor chord. So is he moved to E? No, that's back to A. Okay. It's amazing to listen to. It's even more amazing to watch it being played. I wonder if he's limited by key area to utilize the open strings as much as possible when he's playing on all these different options on this instrument. If it helps, the selection of key, if it helps, open up more things to him. There's the D chord, major 4. was in that D chord, and now it puts back to C. It sounds like flat 6 to flat 7 in E minor. Right? Sounds like he's landed in E, but if he does the same thing as before, he goes right back to A, where the main riff is located. There he's using the harp strings on that back end, playing. You don't really hear it very well. There you did. Impressive. That is impressive. And that thing looks like a beast, too. Like I said, I wonder how heavy it is. Really fun video. Cool. The main thing that I'm thinking about after hearing that is it seems to me like it's a bit of a similar type of exploration with the guitar as we've had with other types of instruments in the past. I'm thinking specifically of the development of the trap set for drums over the years. The drums, in the modern way that we think about it, is a relatively recent, in terms of the history of music, thing, where we took all of these instruments that are in the marching band. We got the field drum or the snare drum, we got the bass drum, we got the cymbals, we got toms, and we're like, hey, wouldn't it be great if one person could play all of those? So let's set it up. And we make a new instrument that has all of these tools available for one player to take advantage of in how they play their music. And this, to me, is really no different. It's assembling all of these sounds so that he can play bass, he can play one type of guitar, he can play a second type of guitar, he's got harp stuff in there, he's got pickups, he's got all sorts of crazy stuff in there. And it creates an opportunity to develop a new style of playing with new techniques, because the exploration of the instrument has moved a step forward. So I applaud Steve and Ibanez Guitars and all the people that worked on this. That was a fun thing to listen to and to watch. So I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. Really fantastic tune. Like I said, I thought it had a real neat kind of Latin flair, and it makes me want to listen to more of the album. So that was from Inviolate, which Steve has released earlier this year, and the track is called Teeth of the Hydra. And wow, color me impressed, y'all. Fun way to start out this last week of April, as it has been and is concluding to be Guitar Month around the world. And what a great way to start off with some great guitar music by Steve Vai. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me today, and we will see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.